guys, and today I've got another sort of lifestyle video for you. And if you are new to my channel and you like fashion, lifestyle and beauty videos, then please do hit that subscribe button. You just get updated every time I upload a video, and I'd love to have you back. So today I'm going to be sort of sharing my sort of tips and tricks on how I keep my house smelling really amazing and fresh. So as you probably know, if you've been following me at all, that I have 2 dogs and I find it quite difficult to actually keep my house smelling nice and fresh, definitely in the winter and at the moment in spring, because it's just raining all the time, so there's always like a wet dog smell to contend with. And these are just a few tips and tricks that I have found that really help to keep my house smelling really nice. So I really hope you enjoy this video. So the first thing that I really like using is this Method cleaner, and I know that you probably heard a lot about these Method cleaning products, and I use them all the time in the kitchen and also around the house depending on what I'm cleaning. And I also use it to spray my furniture. I just give it a good spritz with it, and also my rugs and stuff, and it just leaves a really lovely scent around your home. This one is the pink peony smell. I actually prefer the wild rhubarb one. I bought this one because it was on limited edition. I just wanted to give it a go, but I do prefer the wild rhubarb scent. On a similar kind of sort of thought, I also love to use Febreze. I love to use this if I'm not using like the Method cleaner to spray my furniture. I spray it with the Febreze. I also spray my curtains and just any sort of fabric around, so chairs or dining table chairs, that sort of thing. Anything that has fabric on it, I give it a good spray with Febreze, and it just eliminates all those odours, and it has the properties in it to actually eliminate the odour rather than just sort of mask it. So therefore, if you do have like a lingering odour, it should destroy it and it should leave your room smelling really beautiful and fresh. And I use this a lot. I go through a lot of these bottles, and they have actually updated the head, which is a much better head actually. Before too much product came out, I found, and I went through a bottle really fast. They've changed the head and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really nice sort of disperse of mist, and it works really well. Another great way to add fragrance to your home is to buy a lovely bunch of flowers. Flowers have a beautiful aroma, and definitely if you buy something like lilies that have a really strong scent, they can just really fill a room with a really beautiful fragrance. And it's just a great way, and something that can also look really beautiful as well as smell beautiful. So it's a really nice way to sort of add character to a room and also a beautiful scent. Another way that I absolutely love and I use probably most of all are candles. I love candles. Now I've got 2 out for you today because, as I've mentioned before, this one from Yankee Candle, this is Dreamy Summer Nights, and this is pretty much one of my favourite candles, and I just love the scent of it. It's very different and I just really love it. If you ever sort of go past a Yankee shop, please do go and have a smell of this because it's just so nice. I love it a lot. However, I've come across this new scent. This is the Pink Sands candle, and this one smells fantastic. It is a huge contender to this one, which is my favourite, and I think that I might have found a new one. It's really hard to choose between the 2, but this one smells great. Oh my gosh. I actually think this one is better than the Dreamy Summer Nights, which is saying a lot. And oh my god, what does it say? Does it say what it's on it, what it smells like? It doesn't, but if you get to go to a Yankee shop, please do give this one a smell as well. It's beautiful. I got this one last week and I've already gone down this much. This is how much I like candles in my house. It fills the room. Yankee candles are great. Fills the room with a scent. You walk in, bam, you smell it. It's not like sometimes you buy scented candles and you can't smell them unless you're like right next to them. Really fills the room with a beautiful aroma, and it's a really nice way of sort of making your room smell and be scented without using too many harsh chemicals and products. So it's really one of my favourite ways to add scent to the house, and I go through a lot of them. And then I keep the jars. If you haven't seen it before, I'll link the video below where I sort of show you what I do with all of my lovely sort of candle jars after they're being used, because I don't throw them away. I recycle them and use them for other things, so I'll leave that below if you're interested in. Another great product that leaves your home smelling beautiful is Zoflora. This has sort of been going around the internet quite a lot lately, and I've been using it for a while now, and I just think it's a really lovely way to add scent to the house. I wouldn't say it was like my favourite sort of way, but there's so many ways you can use this, and I'm actually going to do a completely separate video on all the ways you can use Zoflora, because there's too many to just sort of mention in this video. It'd be like a whole video on its own. But yeah, Zoflora is a great way to add scent. It just comes in little tiny bottles. You can get big bottles as well. And yeah, just really amazing stuff. I use it for cleaning kitchens, washing floors, just loads and loads of things. So do watch out for that video if you're interested. Do subscribe so you don't miss it, because I'm going to do a whole video on this stuff, because it leaves your house smelling really good, and it also disinfects everything as well, so really good for cleaning as well as smell. My last tip for you today, which might seem a bit like obvious, but just washing the stuff. So if you have rugs and throws on your sofa, give them a good wash in the wash, and also cleaning your sofa covers and your armchair covers and all that sort of thing just makes such a huge difference to sort of the smell of a room, because it's amazing, definitely with dogs, how much sort of dirt gets everywhere. So it's really good to give them a really good wash. I do it all the time anyway, just to make sure that everything's like clean and disinfected. But yeah, it just makes such a big difference to the smell of my home as well. Also just sort of hiring like a carpet cleaner with the attachments, and giving like the parts of the sofa that don't come apart and don't sort of unzip a good wash with that, and it cleans it all off, and like you basically get a nice new sofa or armchair again by using that. And it's just a really great tip, and the stuff that you get to fill it up, like the detergent stuff, smells really good, and it just makes such a huge difference. You can obviously, if you are hiring a carpet cleaner, you can then do all your rugs or carpets if you've got carpets, and that just makes a huge difference as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously there's loads of other things you can use, such as reed diffusers, and I saw that in Yankee they actually have like this electric pot, I don't really know what to call it. It's an electric pot, and you pop like this wax in the top, but it doesn't melt, but it still fills your room up with a fragrance. So if you have children and you don't want to be lighting candles, I feel like that's definitely a good thing to sort of have a look at. I haven't really looked into it, but I saw it the other day and thought, well, that's really interesting, and it's probably something that's a bit more safer than leaving lit candles everywhere. So yeah, definitely give that a look if you haven't seen it before. Obviously there's reed diffusers and all that sort of thing as well that you can use, room sprays, all that sort of thing. But do tell me below if you have any other ways that you keep your house smelling really nice that you think works really well and would be helpful for other people to know. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. As I said before, please do subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. See you later.